Hey, what's up guys, it's DJ. New and updated mods have been released on the Mod Hub, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at them. In total, we got 31 mods today, plus we got 4 from Friday. All platforms today, we got 13 new and 16 updates. PC and Mac players have 2 updates today. Keep saying Friday, well, because Friday, we had 1 new and 3 updates for PC as well. We're going to take a look at those in this video. We're also going to load up each mod in the store, look at customization, and check out the slot counts for console players. We'll also review all the mods that got an update at the very end. Timestamps are linked below. Let's jump right in. All right, starting off today with new mods for all platforms, and we've got something that is just insane. The Claas Xerion Wood Crusher. This thing is... I don't even know words. Yep, there you go, words. 31 slots on console. That's a great place to start off with. 490 horsepower. We got a variable transmission, 930 liters of fuel, 30,000 liter capacity in the back, and that's for everything, like all the things. They didn't make it where it was just rocks or just wood or wood chips. Nope. All the things, and it weighs 30.7 tons. You could do a couple different setups for your engines. You can go all the way up to 530 if you want to. Wheel brands include Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT. Rodstein, we even have a Claas, so you could do a track on there as well. And then we've got like a dual wheel, stuff like that. Probably want to go with that. And we have an EU and a US version. This thing has a claw on it. Yes, it does. This thing's got a wood chipper, which will then send all the chips to the back. Yes, it does. It's just, it's a bit ridiculous, man. So we'll take a look at this. We'll kind of take a look at what we can do. So we'll unfold the wood. Oh, take a look at that. So now we've got full access. So we can just kind of grab a hold of what we need to go, yep, and then drag it in. Look at that. I'm pretty good at control of this thing now. We could also turn the wood chipper on, which is probably a good thing to do. Now, I would love to see this thing starting to eat some wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I don't know, a couple of these right here. That'll work. Cut on my super strength, my super duper strength. And it is going to quite literally just engulf these things and kicks them back. So that's pretty cool. What do you guys think about this? Definitely useful on Silver Red Forest if you're doing wood chips. That is for sure. Now, what else do we have on here? Let's see. We've got tip side low, tip side high. We're definitely going to go with high on there. We do have all-wheel steering and things like that. We're going to turn this off and we will fold up. The arm does come in, so that is going to make things super, super easy. All-wheel steering, of course. Let's come over here and... Your face doesn't own this land. All right, fine. I'll just back up all the way over to here. Yo, backup speed is fast. Hang on. This thing goes way too fast backwards. Let's empty this out. I just want to see what this looks like. It's too much, man. It's too much. And then dump it all out onto the ground. There you go. Another awesome mod that we've been talking about for a while, but now we get to see it. The Lizard 669. Nice. Feller Buncher, just Buncher rather. It does come with the Feller Buncher head, so that is good. I've actually done a video already showing these off, so make sure you check that out if you haven't seen it already. As far as wheels go, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, and that is it. Only 2 different wheel options there. We've got main color, which... you can pretty much do whatever you want. And then we got rim color, which again, are all of the rims. And the great thing is, we can change up this header as well. So let's say you want to go with a John Deere. So go with the John Deere yellow there. On the main color here, go with the John Deere green. There we go. And then go with John Deere yellow on the wheels. Now, you basically got yourself a knockoff John Deere. This might have some of the brightest lights also of anything on Mod Hub, just letting you know. As far as the machine, 15 slots, the header is going to be 2 slots. So check it out. Definitely check this thing out. The Buggy Kart is back, baby. Yeah, from Sluices Modding, we got the Buggy Kart. This became pretty popular in Farming Simulator 19. And it's back, baby. Oh, yeah, 83 horsepower. We got a variable transmission in here. 15 liters of fuel. Not a whole lot, but it is what it is. 65 miles an hour. It is 2 tons by itself. This is going to be 5 slots if you guys are on consoles. And Let's take a look at customization. Wheel setups. We have racing, hard rim. Then we've got sport rim, and then racing rim, and then style rim, star rim. That's base game. And then back to it again. So a lot of different stuff through there. Fronts, we've got a window on there. We've got a mesh grill or nothing. Sides, we've got yes or no lighting. You can throw some lights on the very top. Flag, well, yes. A little black flag on the top. That's cute. Bar for safety. Yep, you can do that if you want to. Main color. This is your color palette. We'll just go with dark gray. Oh, I thought that was blue for a second. Let's go with the that hurts my eyes blue with white for the seat right here. Design number 2. Oh, those look very good. So the padding and the flag change colors. That's kind of nice. And then we've got a massive plethora of colors that you guys can use for the rims if you want. Next up, we got the Pöttinger Terrasem R3. This is a direct drill. It is a little bit on the small side, but that is what it is. 3,000 liters. That's going to be seed only. 4.6 tons, 100 horsepower required, which ain't bad at all. And by the way, this looks incredibly good. It's only 13 slots on consoles, which is a little surprising to me just from how much detail is truly on here. 3 meters at 9 miles per hour as far as your working goes. It's going to do all your standard cedar crops, so wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, cover crop grass, and sorghum. We'll throw sorghum in on the end as well. Design, yep, and nope. So it's just going to add a little box on the front. Main color is going to be forward a little bit on the back, and then license plate. Pretty simple. Next up, we got one that's a great name, the Lizard Doff X11. This is a slurry and digest state tanker. I believe it's a spreader as well, even though not seeing the specs online, or at the store online says 15 meters. So there you go. And it doesn't look like it's going to say it anywhere. So maybe a missed line of code or something. 11,000 liters. It says 7.3 tons, 120 horsepower, and 9 miles per hour. It is going to be 8 slots on console, so be ready for that. And you got Trailborg, Michelin, Friedstein, BKT tires. Next up, we got the Lizard 3T, the Sam 3T. Also in the game, it's the 3-tone 2-wheel. So 3,000 liter capacity, obviously. 1.2 tons by itself. We got main color. This is your color palette. We're going to go with black. That's going to be the frame, as well as the bottom of the trailer. Design color, I imagine this is the sides. Yep. And then rim colors. Oh, you guessed it. Hey, red and green. 'Tis the season. This is 2 slots, and it will hold quite literally every solid in the game. You can even put snow in here if you want. Next up, a windrow, a classic windrow. This is the K-brand GA3201G. It's 2.9 meters at 8 miles per hour with 25 horsepower, and it weighs about half a ton by itself. Consoles are going to find that it's 4 slots. Main color, red, red, and red. So we got a dark red, light red, and maybe a little bit lighter red, something like that. And then we've got the same red options for the rims, but we've also got base game gray if you want to go that way. Next up, we got the Prinoth M650 pack. Now, these are kind of neat because they fall kind of on one side and the other side of the Prinoth M650 that we've got in the game. So here you can see we got 2.1 and 2.6 meter working with. Well, the one base game is 2.3. There's also a weight difference as well, 2.9 tons versus 3.1 tons. The one that's larger actually weighs less, and the one that's smaller weighs less. There you go. You guys get it. Anyway, so we have cultivator function, yes or no on here. I'm not quite sure if this is a feature for everybody. Yep, sure is. Feature for everybody. Got the Xbox pulled up next to me. Yeah, 350 horsepower on there, 200 horsepower here. Both of them look like they hook up via 3-point, so maybe go with this one if you guys are doing some stump grinding. Might be perfect. Next up, we got the John Deere weight, or Gewicht. Not really sure. 600 kilogram, I know that much. And then we've got our colors. Now, it starts off as gray, but I would assume we would go with a John Deere yellow or possibly even John Deere green with this. That being said, I don't think there's any John Deere logos on here. It just kind of is what it is. So if you like the weight, but you don't like John Deere, I think you're good. Next up, we've got some placeables for you guys. This is the Thuringian Farm Set from Pasture. Now, these are supposed to go with his map, which, as far as I can tell, has not been released yet. There's quite a few things here. There's even a chicken pen that holds 5,000 chickens. and produces straw as well, or produces manure, and it's got its own little manure extension bit just for chickens, and then you've got one for cows, and you got silos and everything. There's a bunch of stuff with this. There's a whole bunch of stuff with this. So we're going to try and make it as easy as possible to understand and find. So, well, let's just jump right in quickly. Let's start on some sheds, because this is where you could find quite a few. So we've got the smallest little shed down there. Then we've got a little bit bigger one, and the biggest one right here on the end. Then we've got a regular barn. This does not have a silo in it. It's just a barn. Yep, that's what it is. Then we've got in silos, we've got the manure heap, which is over here, and we've got the manure loading station. Now, these are the ones in silos. In silo extensions, we've got two more, but these are for the animal. These are for the chickens. And oh yeah, we got them in there. As far as everything else, containers, tools, farmhouses, there's nothing. So just heads up there. Now, if we jump into decorations, we go into others, we've got this. We've got the bit that you can kind of drive through and get into the farm, which is kind of cool. I like that. Like that a whole lot. Now, if we come back in here and we go into silos here, one bit that I missed was the farm with the barn inside. So you've got that. You got a building with the barn. You got the silo inside for bales, things like that. I think that's pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. Now, one thing they say, this guy right here, the chicken pen. There are a couple different ones of these. So if we go into chickens right here, we've got the 5,000, the 2,500, and the 1,200. So these are all going to be sized accordingly. But again, they do say that the chicken fattening building manure is produced by the addition of straw. The straw is taken out via the manure output extension, which we've got there. Alternately, standard manure place can also be set. The base game normally does not support this, and it will only work on maps with customized animal XMLs. Next up for Missy B, we have our cow barn with pasture. This is Maize Plus ready if you guys are on PC. It only holds 80 cows. It would be nice to add a couple zeros to that and be good to go. It's going to cost you $80,000 as well. Daily upkeep, $5 per day. Milk capacity is going to be 100,000 liters. Slurry is also 100,000 liters, so you're not going to fill that up anytime soon, especially with 80 head of cattle. Here's a cool one. I think we saw this at Farming Simulator 19, but it's definitely back. This is the Manure Bassin from Dutch Modding Inc. It holds 450,000 liters. That's going to be slurry or digestate, I would assume as well. $10 per day, and it only costs $12,500. This may be exactly what you guys are looking forward to as far as slurry storage, because holy cow, is it cheap and it holds a lot. And your last new mod for all platforms is the Old Quonset Hut. Oh my goodness, look at the patina. Yo, this is Solar Guy modding. We've got an opening in one end. Can I get two? Yes, we can. Door's nice and easy to open. We'll go ahead and see if we can get that one as well. There it goes. So, if you guys are looking for something like this, well, hell, it is here. They've also got some contributors as well. 82 Studio and Missy B Modding both helped out with this. Don't know how, but they are credited, so they helped out. Leave me alone. They helped out. Good job, Solar Guy. Jumping over to mod updates for all platforms. The first one is the Angevin Countryside version 1.0.1.1. Adjustment of the yield of alfalfa seed. It changed the grass of the map to meadow. We also have an update to Lands of La Mancha. This is a big update, version 1.0.1. Now in easy mode, you will be the owner of a fictitious company with everything you need to work your fields. New game save is required to enjoy all of the changes. New pathway from the shop to the animal dealer. New points of sale on the plains. New farm decoration and new areas. More vehicles when starting the game in easy mode as well. New decoration of some areas. Garage can be set up. Not sure what that means. New decoration in the juice cellar and name change. New filler types have been added. Pistachios, almonds, and hydraulic oil. Very cool. New fruits have been added. Almonds and pistachios. Didn't we just say that? Hydraulic oil. This increases the production of almonds and pistachios and olives in traditional cultivation used in almond, olive, and pistachio harvesting umbrella. Oof. We've also got some new machinery which has been added to edit the farm and perform new functions on the map. Added almond and pistachio trees for okay, we get it. You added almonds and pistachios. Two new terrains will appear that include almond and okay, you know what? They said almond and pistachio enough. There's an update. And another update, hopefully it's not that bad. The Risoux Forest version 1.3 added new floor textures for landscaping mode. They've also got custom precision farming map. Addition of water streams, now possible to draw water from it. Also added wild animals. We got butterflies and birds of prey. And the addition of mini mushrooms to collect in the forest. Many other graphical additions have been made, and old backups are compatible with this new version, so you should be good to go. How about some equipment? Some big equipment. The Lizard 320 excavator from Northmont & Company was updated 1002. They've added support for the Platinum DLC attachments. Yes, they'll work on this. They've also added an arm camera, added a configuration for quick coupler controls, and minor fixes and improvements. The John Deere XUV865E and cargo cart got updated from Agrimanutention to version number 2. They've added the 4-seater model, which has the same options, customization, and everything. However, they've added some different rim options, so heads up there. It is compatible with the Kubota DLC, so if you've got 4 players that you want to rock with, well, here you go. You guys can use this. They also say that now the height option is controlled manually and not by the tire setting. So you guys can actually control the height on here. That's pretty cool. One of my favorite tractors for Farm Sim 17 has been updated today. The new Holland 8340 version 1.1 added simple IC, which is PC only. Add a new configuration, and fix some bugs and issues. Next up, we have the Rabe Sturmvogel version 1.1. He'll fix the helper functionality and fix the collision bug on dedicated servers. Also, this holds the record for being the coolest name of any model mod hub. Krone TX 460D updated to 1.1. New tires, axis option has been changed, and reflector option has been added. The Amazon ZATS version 1.0.1 added new configs. New working widths have been added as well. Lizard Shortwood Trailer Pack version 1.0.1. Tire selection's been revised, adjusted fenders, and small fixes. Here's a big one for you guys. Global Goods Transport Pallet version 1.0.2 from 82 Studio. Platinum DLC Productions supported. Yes, you could put it all in here. Next up, the Hi-Vis LED Lights Tractor Front Weight from Scandinavian Vikings Mod Rebuilds Team. Oh man, long names. 1.0.1. Updated mod desk. Corrected the L10 NFOS for English, German, and French. Added the attacher joint control. They've added 3-point linkage option. Added front electric outlet and i3D and XML file adjustments to accommodate these additions. Update time for the multi-purchase pallet version 1.1.1.1.1.0. Tree sapling config deactivation. Only spruce for now. They've also updated the description, and Russian translation's been added. From JJ, we got the Modern Metal Shed Pack version 1.001. See if we can find our update here. Description version increase and adjusted door occluders. Next to last, the Wholesale from Zodel's version 1.004. Fill types from Platinum DLC have been added. They do say, attention, if you use the mod without the DLC, you will see a warning in the log, which only indicates that the fill types from the Platinum expansion are not found. This is not a big deal and can be ignored by you guys. The game or the functionality of the trading point is not affected whatsoever. However, unfortunately, without extra scripting, not otherwise solvable. And they've been able to keep this on all platforms, so that's great. And your last mod update today is going to be the Multifruit buying station, which I believe is in like the top, I don't know, was it 20, 30 mods on Mod Hub right now? From 82 Studio version 1.002. They've added support for additional pallets and productions from lots of different mods. You got the Grain Mill Plus, Plantly production, packing facility, production for empty pallets, production for paper and cardboard, donut production, Grain Mill Extended, Donuts Factory, Maple Syrup Factory production, and farm production pack. Also, Platinum DLC production supported. Yeah, I'm gonna start cheating some more. All right, let's take a look at some updates for PC and Mac players. First up is the Globus Bale Tools version 1.1. They fixed the configuration on the Globus GPR 100. And an update that I have been dying to see, the Autoload Stock Trailer Pack version 1.1.5. 2. Use pallet weight reduction from FS22 pallet autoloader disabled. Various adjustments to the FS22 pallet autoloader, and Russian translation has been added. Now, one thing I'm not seeing here is anything saying that they've added stuff for the Platinum DLC, but should everything work out? I guess we'll find out. As I mentioned at the beginning, on Friday, a couple mods were released for PC only. I didn't do a video because it was 1 new and 3 updates. I didn't want to waste your time. But in this video, this is the perfect time to talk about it. So let's start with the one new one that we got. The Biardzki, don't know how to say the name brand, P329-2 cover. Yeah, or no. As holds 400 liters of liquid fertilizer and herbicide, 380 kilograms, 12 meter spread at 6 miles per hour. Main color, hope you like red and ooh, yellow. Hey, look at that. That's going to be the tank color. Looking very good. I like that first yellow. That's a good yellow. So that's the only new one that we got, but we do have a couple updates from Friday as well. First up is the Rigual LB6065 version 1.1. Added wheel locks, added optional beacon light, and added the LB60. Next up, the Agrimanutention? Yeah, tool pack. Yeah, didn't think I could say it. I can't. Version 1.0.1. Let's move on. Addition of the Pallet Fork GT18. And your last mod today, Ultra Round Bales. Rounder wrapped round bales, as a matter of fact. Version 1.002. Fixed an issue with the CM Bales when using Maize Plus and the Pöttinger Impress 200 VC Pro multi-baler. Well, guys, that's it. That is everything for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, join the GoHam fam, drop the notification bells as well. Do the thing, that way the bells go ding every time I release a video. I don't know what just happened, but I hope you do have a great day. We'll see you guys later. Peace.